Hey everyone, Random Randy here. This is Yarn Talk episode 41. It is the last day of November. It's the 30th today. This is going to be a pretty short video because I only have a few things to show you, and I'm going to be doing Vlogmas starting tomorrow anyway, so you're going to be seeing me pretty much every day for the month of December anyhow. So I don't have a lot of things finished because I decided to start two bigger projects. I'm not quite sure what possessed me to do so, but they've taken a lot of my time and I'm nowhere near done with them because I got disgusted with how long they were taking. So I don't know why I did it in the first place. Playing around with stitches, I guess. I don't know. So I'm going to show you the few things that I do have done. And then I have 3 things that I'm working on. So, first thing is a cute little octopus made with Danny's favorite pink camo. Because as I said last week, I had taken apart an older project from when I first tried out making a puff stitch hat, and it was made with pink camo, and I decided to make part of it into this cute little critter right here. More pink camo because I'm pretty much trying to use up the ball. And the boys are both awake and present. They're kind of eating lunch, but Killian's probably going to come in and help. So I made a rosy wrap in pink camo because, you know, pink camo is kind of my shtick. Even though I'm not a pink person, I'm not quite sure how it happened. You finished your drink? Okay. And I only have one other thing done, and it is another rosy wrap, which I'm going to be making a kid-sized one to go with it because a friend of mine on Facebook who I've known since high school saw it and said she wants one for her and her daughter. So this is one of the Hirschner holiday yarns. I am trying my damnedest to use up as much of this stuff as I possibly can because I've been sitting on it for almost 2 years now. And I just wanted to point out the way the color pooled on here, if it'll focus. You can't really tell with it folded up, but you can see that there's this diamond along the outside of it, which I thought was super awesome. That without even trying, just doing double crochet with an H hook, that it pooled that way. It actually did it with the pink camo too, which I thought was really awesome. If you look, you can see kind of the way that the pink is going through it like this and the brown is going through it in an X. Thought that turned out pretty cool. The only things that I'm working on, I am almost finished with this knitted hat, which is going to have cat ears on top of it. And as you can see, it's just got a very simple brim. It's a knit 2 purl 2 rib, and the rest of it is just stockinette in the round until it gets to the right height, and then I just do a 3 needle bind off, which holds the top together so it's pointed. Then when you pull it on your head, it makes the ears pop. And this yarn is Northland Tundra Twist, which is a 65 acrylic, 30 wool, 5% alpaca blend, and it is something that you can get at Hirschners.com. It's just black and gray. I just really like the stitch definition on it, and it's very soft. Super, super soft. That is one of the only knitted items that I ever sell is the cat hats, and I haven't sold any of them this season online. Maybe having one at the show, I will end up with some orders for them because I'm not going to be making a bunch of them. They take way too long to make. I've been working on that same one for a few weeks, and I've only got 5 rows left to do on it. I just don't want to. I don't want to. It's just so slow going compared to crochet. That's why I prefer crochet, and even though I can do basic knitting, I will probably always stick with crochet. The other 2 things that I am currently working on are, as I said, 2 scarves. One of them is going to be more of a shawl than a scarf. I was thinking of maybe getting them done in time for the craft show that I have next month in Seattle, but I don't think I'm gonna have either of them done in time. So this is the start of a stole, and this is the shorter side of it. It's going to be about 60 inches long, so it's actually going to go this way and wrap around. I'm using a Karen cake for this that I got on clearance at Michael's. I got 2 of the same color. It is spice cake, and these were on sale for $5 a piece, plus I had a percentage off coupon. It's just different shades of orange. But I'm probably going to end up using the better part of 2 of these for it. I thought it would be a good way just to use the yarn up and get it out of my stash, because that's what I'm really focusing on right now, is trying to downsize my excessive quantities of yarn that I have right now. And Karen cakes, if you don't know, are a wool acrylic blend. The other thing, oh, and that pattern is the Cotton Rich DK Lacy Arches Stole by Susie Bonnell. And it's supposed to use DK weight yarn, but I am using worsted weight, and size hook was I using? And I'm using an H hook with that. But in the pattern it calls for DK weight and a G hook. Love to stop coughing. Been fine for most of the morning, but apparently talking is aggravating my throat, so I'm almost done, thankfully. And this is just a pattern that I was kind of making up as I went along just to play with it. I'm using Scarfy yarn, which is a Lion brand yarn, and it's an acrylic wool blend. This is the Charcoal Aqua colorway, and it has 312 yards per ball. This is not a whole ball, so it won't be as long as it would if you were using the whole thing. Which side is the front? Does it really matter? Yeah, I guess it does a little bit. Alright, so this is what it looks like so far. Not sure how well you'll be able to see the stitches there. I'll try and get it close enough that it'll focus on it. There we go. So this part in the middle is actually puff stitch clusters. So there's 2 in each space here, and it almost looks like braids. And in between I was just doing half double crochet. So I did 4 rows of half double crochet and 3 of the puff stitch cluster rows, and I'm just repeating that. And as you can see, the color is gradually changing. This is what I have left of the ball, so I'm going to have a lot more of the blue before I get back down into the black. What I'm pondering doing with this, because I don't have another ball of the blue, is I could go buy another ball of the blue, but I'm trying not to do that. Or I could figure out how long I want it to be total and use the full ball of the white-black Scarfy that I have and alternate them, so that I'll have different blocks of the color fade throughout it. And this is a bulky weight yarn, so I'm using a K-hook with it for that scarf. That is really all I have that I am actively working on right now. I have a ton of things that I want to be working on. I've pretty much compressed the list of things that I want to really be kicking out a lot of for the craft show into 10 types of items. But now that I've only got 2 weeks left, I think I'm just gonna kind of fudge it at what I have for a few of them and stick to 5 of those 10 so that I can focus on getting more of them done. Because I still have a bunch of stuff left over from last time, but it's a bunch of random things, and it seems like I consistently sell only a few types of items, so I really want to have a lot of those things. Primarily I need to make, I'm aiming for 5 of the zero loveys, because that's one of the only things I've really been selling in my shop, my Etsy shop, which is strange. So it's all been zero loveys and octopi. That's pretty much all I've been selling online right now. Which isn't a bad thing, I guess. I just wish that people would pick some of the things that are quicker and easier makes, like the rosy wraps. It'd be really nice if more people would hop on that. So the things that I'm primarily going to be focusing on making the most of for the show are octopi, rosy wraps, which I think I have 4 or 5 of them made up already. These only take me about an hour and a half to make, so those are definitely something I want to get a lot more done of. Oh, what else? The V-stitch bun hat like the one I'm wearing. These were super quick to make. I made 2 of these watching maybe 3 episodes of Stranger Things. So again, about an hour 15, hour and a half-ish per hat. That's really not bad. I also want to make a few more insomnia hats and want to make washcloths. I want to have a stack of dishcloths to take with me and little scrubbies, narwhals, and Pokeball hats. But instead of just doing the red, I'm also going to do yellow and blue. So anybody who is playing Pokemon Go, if they're on Team Mystic or Team Instinct, Mystic is blue, Instinct is yellow, then they'll have their thing. And since it's going to be a thing frequented by, I don't really want to say counterculture folk, because that makes it sound like they're violent to me. They're not. They're hippie type people. Peaceful, crystal and incense and kombucha loving people. So I'm pretty much going to be going into make crazy production mode over the next week and a half, and then I'm going to devote a day to just tagging and writing down my inventory. Then I'm going to have to get everything packed because it's actually a night show, which I mentioned in the last or potentially last 2 videos. I don't even remember anymore. But the show is going from 8 p.m. until 2 a.m. and it's in a yoga studio, I believe, in Seattle. I'll put the link for the event in the description box below so that anybody on Facebook can check it out. If you're in the Seattle area or anywhere near it and you feel like coming out, it would be cool to see people. Aside from that, I have a second design up in my Redbubble shop, which I did kind of show a peek of in the last video, and it's a knitting themed shirt, and it says knitting is a post-apocalyptic life skill, and it looks all grungy and degraded and stuff, and it's pretty neat. Other than that, I have just yesterday now, it went live. I published the second part of my Infernalia Chronicles series. It is a serialized story, so it's just coming out in short parts right now. Once I finish the third part, they're all going to be put together into one book so I can justify actually putting it in paperback for the length so that the cost won't be ridiculous, because if anything is under 100 pages, honestly, trying to pay for it in print is just doesn't make sense cost-wise. It's not worth the headache or the effort to completely format everything. So if you're interested in paranormal romance at all, I do have it live on Amazon now. You can get it for 99 cents, or you can borrow it for free if you have a Kindle Unlimited membership. It is included in that, as well as the first part, and it will be part of the big Wolfpack Run promotion that will be starting next week-ish sometime. So the funny thing about the promotion that I got in on with it, and the reason that I had to hurry my butt up and finish it, is because I applied for the promotion over a month ago and just found out for sure confirmation that I got accepted into the promotional group a week ago. And my reaction was, oh crap, I don't have a new piece of work done to put into this promotion. So luckily I had this one almost finished as it was. I think I ended up adding 3,500-ish words to it and tweaking a bunch of things here and there so it made more sense. And it's good to go now. And I made a cover in one day and got the blurb all written on the same day that I finished formatting everything. And now it's up on Amazon for the whole world to see. So if anybody picks it up, whether you read it through Kindle Unlimited or if you purchase it outright, please leave a review. It doesn't have to be a 5-star, OMG, this is the most awesome thing ever. If you like reading paranormal romance and you read it and you hate it, that's totally fine. It doesn't matter to me. A review is a review. If you feel like writing a one-sentence review that says, I really liked it, here's why, that's cool too. Reviews are what help independent authors who don't have an ad budget of $1,000 a day to blow on Facebook ads. Reviews are what help us get pushed farther up so that we get seen by more people, so we sell more copies of the things that we've written. That's really what it boils down to. Reviews, reviews, reviews. So I think that is pretty much all I have as far as yarny stuff and other creation things for this week. Like I said, I'm going to be starting Vlogmas tomorrow, so I will be seeing you guys all again tomorrow. And this afternoon, the boys and I are going to be going to the tree lighting ceremony over on Main Post, which is going to be pretty cool, so I will probably get a clip of that to tack on to tomorrow's video, so everyone will get to see that. So I wanted to say thank you, everybody, so much for watching and tuning in. Whether you are a new subscriber or a returning subscriber, because I'm now over 500, which is absolutely insane. It feels like yesterday I announced, oh hey, I hit 300 subs, I'm gonna do a giveaway, and now I'm at, I think, 511 this morning, which is just nuts to me. So since I hit 500, I'm gonna do a quick shout out for 2 channels that are smaller than me. At least last time I checked their subscribers numbers, they were smaller than me, and they are both women in the UK. One of them is Katrina's Creation. She's kind of all over the map like I am. She does baby things, she does adult size things. I don't think I've seen her do very much amigurumi, but she does yarn hauls as well. So Katrina's Creation, and I will link that in the box down there, somewhere down there, with all the other excessive linky things that I have. And the other channel is I'm Yarn Inspired. That is Kelly, and she is in the UK as well. She just recently started posting more videos again, but if you ever watch Jan Carruthers' channel, Urban Gypsy Crochet, she actually gets to go and visit Jan once in a while, so she'll be in some of her videos now and then, which is really cool. Hoping to find more yarny people that live near me so that I can visit people, because that would be awesome too. Looking at you, Tiffany. Stop being sick. I know we need to stop being sick too, but stop being sick so we can hang out. So anyway, thank you again so much everybody for watching, and I will catch you all tomorrow for Vlogmas number 1. Bye.